Just look up and you can take it down later. Circle table is shown in the diagram. Aoife is trying to find the centre. So the centre is along here somewhere. Centre is usually, this is probably the diameter. So the centre is going to be halfway, isn't it? Right, she constructs a right angle triangle. And it's called PQR, this triangle here. Wait, QR is equal to 1. That's equal to 1. And the angle RQP, that angle there is 90 degrees. She measures QP and she measures it to be 0.75 meters, so 3/4 of a meter. Aoife says that the centre of the circle table must be on PR. She says that the centre of the table is along here somewhere. Explain why Aoife is correct. Why is she correct? The reason why she's correct is because if you draw a triangle and the base of the triangle is sitting on the diameter, if you draw a triangle in a semicircle, the angle on the semicircle will always be 90 degrees. And I'll draw it like this. Here's an example. So that's the diameter. If that is the diameter, any angle, any line that I draw up to touch the circle and down to the other side is 90 degrees, if that is the diameter. Alright? So if I draw another one like this, watch. That's 90 degrees. One side of the triangle is on one end of the diameter, the other side of the triangle is on the other end. So that would be 90 as well. Another example. That's 90 degrees. So right. So the answer, explain, don't just keep watching. Explain any triangle whose base is the diameter of the circle and touches the circle, has a 90 degree angle. Right? Well, you can put it in different words. Use Theorem of Pythagoras to calculate the length of PR. So we'll use Pythagoras theorem to calculate the length of PR. I'm just going to draw it smaller over here. A lot smaller. And watch this. So this is 1 meter and this is 0.75. Alright, and this is the hypotenuse. This is the longest side. So using Pythagoras theorem, we make a square out of this side. What's the area of that square? It's a square by, so it's 1 by 1 is? So the area of that square is 1. What's the area of this square? It's 0.75 times 0.75 on the calculator. .5625 area. And the area of this square, this is the biggest square, is equal to this area plus this area added together. These two fields added together. So if I add these two fields together, I get add 1 and 0.5625.
1.5625.
And now to get the length of that line, that's the area of this field. To get the length of one side of the field, I go square root of 1.5625. Square root of 1.5 is 5 over 4, which is 1.25. So the length of this is 1.25. Did you understand that? 1.25. So right, so if the whole length of that is 1.25, what's halfway? So that's the last question. Find the radius of the table in centimeters. So this is the diameter. The diameter is the full way across. So how do you calculate the radius? What's half the length of 1.25? Calculator?
0.05, is it?
So divided by 2. 5/8 or 0.625. And that was in meters. Okay.